Here in Lagos, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has opened the inaugural conference of State Emergency Management Agency with the theme Strengthening Sub-National Emergency Management for a Resilient Nigeria. The governor shows that through the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, his administration will continue to make significant investment in rapid response infrastructure, early warning systems, multi-agency coordination, and community education. Correspondent Olubukola Akinkolesho reports.
Nigeria is faced with various emergencies like flooding, collapsed buildings, road and air accidents, fire outbreaks, diseases, and pandemics.
It is imperative that we convene, plan, and bring together professionals such as your esteemed self, with the sole purpose of identifying solutions to these preventable incidents, preventing further loss of life and property.
At this inaugural conference, representatives of State's Emergency Management Agency gather for a new chapter of readiness, a call to action and a reminder of shared duties to save lives and properties.
NEMA remains committed to working with each and every state emergency management agency, our international partners, but most importantly our communities. We will strengthen early warning systems, improve data, forecasting and information management, expand grassroots capacity building, and uphold transparency and accountability in all our interventions.
Lagos State Governor, represented by his deputy, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, states that his administration has over the years funded the Emergency Management Agency through the establishment of the Lagos Emergency Response Unit, LASEMA mobile app and call upgrade, partnerships and trainings, establishment of dispatch centers across the state, and the establishment of LASEMA Simulation Center.
Cannot afford to treat emergency management lightly. That is why our administration has made significant investment in bolstering the Lagos State Emergency Agency LASEMA. We have established strong institutional frameworks driven by policies that emphasize prevention, preparedness, and quick response. We have equipped LASEMA with cutting-edge technologies, top-notch rescue gears, and digital monitoring tools to bolster efficiency. Additionally, we have expanded training and capacity development program for our emergency responders to ensure that they meet world-class professional standards.
Speaking on various topics, the guest speakers call for a collective action of all states for a safer and more resilient nation.
The true test is not the occurrence, but in our readiness, unity, and innovation in response. Lagos has demonstrated that the integration of health systems, technology, communities, and partnerships creates resilience that we all can learn from.
Lagos had a head start, and that is how it should be, because you have an experience, you learn from it. You know, you change your institutions, you change your policies, and you bring in new things. And therefore, by the time you have another kind of outbreak, you are better equipped to deal with.
The outcome of this conference will not only strengthen State's emergency agency, but also enhance the resilience of Nigeria. Meanwhile, Lagos State government is commended for our proactive measure by deploying technology, decentralizing response unit and financial resources to enhance emergency management in the state. Olubukola Akinkolesho, LTV News.
Emergency response officers have also advocated improving skills and knowledge of students towards preparing them for disaster management. This was reiterated at a disaster prevention and reduction campaign for some students in Lagos State. We have details in this report.
As constant interactions and engagement are vital to tackle contemporary issues in every society, this disaster prevention and reduction campaign was organized to identify the effects, strengths and weaknesses of interventions in schools to prepare children for disasters, as they remain one of the most vulnerable groups to disaster.
Those children are very hyperactive and they can have injuries in the school environment. what can they do for themselves or for their colleague, or what can teachers do to ensure that these children's life are sustained until proper help is gotten for them. That is what we've been able to educate the children here today. Every school administrator, especially for private schools, I think the state government should mandate this, that all school administrators and all school teachers learn basic first aid and CPR.
It's an eye-opener indeed for everyone that is here today concerning the health in our various schools in Lagos State. This education is very, very interactive. This program is very, very interactive. It's concerned the safety of our students in school.
Notice that in Nigeria, most people nowadays, when anybody falls victim of an accident, they prefer to use phone to video the person rather than securing the person's life. And life is humanity. And how do we portray ourselves as a humanity? Is by giving to one another, by rescuing ourselves.
This sensitization program, according to the students, has helped with needed knowledge on early warning to disaster, safety regulations, recovery efforts, and more.
This program has actually enlightened me and actually trained me, because during this week, or should I say last week, we had an incident of epilepsy. So as I've undergone the training, I had the opportunity to learn about how to help someone in that condition.
Kids, others who don't know about how to save cardiac arrest, like how to save them in this our modern technology. And I also, when I say cardiac arrest patient, I will know how to save them.
21st century we are now. These children sometimes are internet driven. So our parents need to be more efficient in child raising and child caring. We should not entrust our children mostly on the carer. We should also be concerned with the upbringing and also have interest in their health.
Other areas of sensitization given to these students include means to protecting lives, health and respect for human beings. Olajumoke Oyemumi, LTV News.